Good morning, everybody. My name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, May 27th, and this is the search news we covered over the past week at SERoundtable.com, the Search Engine Roundtable. Lots to discuss. There was a Google May 2022 core update, broad core update. Lots of tremors on ranking updates and ranking fluctuations before that as well. Google's marketing live event around a bunch of Google ad news and so much more. So definitely stay tuned. Of course, I'd like to thank our sponsor. Thanks, Duda. Duda's the professional website builder you can call your own, so definitely check them out. They're amazing, and you should maybe use them for your website. Thank you, Duda, for sponsoring. As you can tell, I'm okay, I think. Took a PCR test last week. Again, everybody seems to be doing much better in the house, and I seem to have somehow avoided the plague of all that was going on in my house across COVID, strep, and all the other diseases. So thankfully, everybody's doing well. Thanks for all the comments, and I appreciate all those kind words. So let's get into the news. So like you said, there was a Google May 2022 broad core update that released on Wednesday. It was on May 25th at around 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. It will take about 1 to 2 weeks to roll out. Like any Google core update, they usually take a couple weeks to roll out. You should see significant changes over the next few days. I think a lot of people actually saw it over the past 24 hours or so. This affects global, it's completely worldwide, any languages and so forth. And it can impact you not just in Google Search, but also Google Discover, Google's feature snippets, all those features and so forth. And if you want more advice on how to recover and so forth, definitely take a look at my blog post. The tools were off the charts as of like 24 to 36 hours after the update. The chatter is also off the charts, but that's with any core update. So it's interesting to see, and I hope you guys have fared well with this update. I hope you guys saw a boost and not any decline across any of your clients or any of your websites that you manage. What was interesting is that over the past couple weeks, like you've known, I've been covering Google's very volatile and lots of fluctuations around the Google search results. So on May 24th, I covered it again. This was a day before Google confirmed the Google core update, and it looks like there was significant chatter, significant signals of a Google update. I even said in this post that this is reflective of what you would normally cover with a core update. It looks so core update-like. Not sure if it was. Google has historically said that they do not push out core updates until they announce them. So if they announced it at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on May 25th, what you saw before that time was not core update related. It was interesting. John Mueller actually tweeted that again. He basically said, no, we do not go ahead and release core updates prior to the announcement of the core update. Then he deleted that tweet. He said it was because he didn't want to get to deal with all the backlash around it, which makes sense. In any event, I found it very interesting that generally we've been seeing with core updates that Google has been very volatile before that core update actually was released. I'm not sure why, if it's unrelated, maybe Google's testing stuff, I'm not sure, but things do seem weird. But you can see with these charts for the past week or so, the past couple weeks before this core update was actually confirmed, there was a lot of changes, a lot of volatility in the Google search results. So I don't know if we're crazy or something else happened. It may have been tweaks to the product reviews update. It may not be related at all to the core update. Who knows? But you're not crazy if you saw fluctuations with the Google search results prior to the core update, and now you see them again after that core update was released. At Google I/O, one of the things they announced, which I discussed on this video a couple weeks ago, was what's called ability to search images based on skin tone, called the Monk Skin Tone Scale. Google said they're going to announce and release schema, inclusive schema, specifically for this. People are asking, where is it? It's not out yet, so stay tuned. It's just because they announced it at Google I doesn't mean it's available yet. It's coming out soon, and it's currently not available. Google has updated their video best practice guidelines, specifically to tell us how transparent our thumbnail images should be. And the specific guideline says transparency, and it should be set at least 80% of the thumbnail's pixels must have an alpha, i.e. transparency, value greater than 250. So make sure to keep that in mind when you're actually adding transparency thumbnails to your image, to your videos. Google supposedly is showing more FAQ-rich results in the Google search results, Ranger's tool shows that there was a significant increase from 22% of the search results of the queries showing FAQ schema to 27%. That's a 5-point spread. And also, Brody Clark and Glenn Gabe shared things where they saw from their own clients and in other tools showing significant increases in FAQ schemas for their clients. Google's also displaying fewer site links, not in the search results, but in a snippet. So Google's showing the same amount of site links across the board, but if you look at a specific snippet, Google used to show up to 6 site links for a specific snippet, for a specific search result. Now it seems to be showing a maximum of 4, and sometimes they're showing only 2. Supposedly this happened a couple months ago, according to Vanessa Fox. So I was a little bit late to report this, but it does seem to be the case that Google is showing fewer site links per available site links box. If that makes sense. Google's John Mueller said a slower server response time would not lead to a drop in rich results for your website, which is interesting because, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. You know, basically Google saying slow websites do not lead to Google reducing the amounts of rich results that you're eligible to show up for. And that's what John Mueller said. Google Marketing Live was this week, and with Google Marketing Live, Google announces a bunch of Google ad news, tons. So I'm not going to cover all of it. I'm just going to quickly go through the search-related stuff. Google announced visually engaging shopping ads, which we actually covered a couple weeks ago. We saw Google testing it. They're called swipeable ads that you can actually swipe through an image and show higher visually engaging ads specifically for shopping. Google's also releasing Google Ads with augmented reality, 3D photos. This is something they've tested over the past several years, I think 3-4 years, in organic search. We could have search 3D images. Now they're actually bringing that to the Google Ads. They actually tested this Google Ads a while back, and now it's coming out in the future. Google Ads is also launching some type of a way to have loyalty program ad extensions, where you can actually promote your ad extensions directly in the Google Ads. Sorry, you can promote your loyalties programs in the Google Ad extensions. Google also added 6 new additions to Performance Max campaigns, including more tools for experimentation, like A/B testing, expanding campaign management reports in Search Ads 360 and Google mobile apps, support for store sales goals to optimize in-store sales, maximize impact with burst campaigns, new insights and explanations, including attribution, audience, and auction insights, and also optimization scores and recommendations so you can improve your campaign specifically with that. Google also added new insights page reports, specifically the attribution insights report, budget insights for finding new opportunities, and audience insights for third-party data. Google's releasing My Ad Center, which we discussed at Google I/O, and a bunch more. So definitely take a look at that news. It was super interesting. If you're in the PPC world, you definitely want to watch that keynote because it has a lot of cool stuff that's coming out or out right now. Google Ads also has launched new audience targeting and reporting features in Google Ads. And Google Ads also has smart display campaigns and optimized targeting changes that you should definitely be aware of. Google Ads also announced yesterday that they're prohibiting some skin lightening products that may imply one skin tone is superior to another, which makes sense. Google Search has been testing a new grid visual design on desktop, which probably is related to the Google Marketing Live event, but now it's on desktop, which are testing tons and tons of grids with visual images, like you see here in the screenshot. And it's not just testing on organic search, they're also testing this on the Google Ads, where they're actually testing this grid layout for Google Ads as well, and here's a screenshot of that. Google Search is also testing or launching Google, what they're calling Explore Outfits and Shop Similar. Again, this seems to be related to the Google Marketing Live event, but it's pretty cool to see that in this area. And also Google's testing a search bar menu where the interface looks more box-like. Instead of having underlines with links, it's actually like background color is more boxy with shaded colors. That was spotted by Brody Clark. Bing is testing branded sidebar navigation tools. This was spotted by the German-based SEO Frank Sandman, which is pretty cool. I replicate this sometimes. It's like you have to constantly refresh to generate it. It's pretty cool. It's like a branded search bar. Here's a couple screenshots of that if you want to take a look at that. Google Maps is now showing justifications directly on the map. So if you open up your Google Maps app and you do a search for, I don't know, personal injury lawyer, you'll see either reviews or comments from the website about what this business or this organization or this firm is about. This was spotted by Joy Hawkins. Google Analytics 4 doesn't seem to be fully supporting Google AMP tracking at all. Glenn Gabe highlighted this. Christine Sandin actually went ahead and confirmed it. So if you are using Google AMP like myself and you want to use Google Analytics 4, GA4, you're not going to be able to track the AMP results that much. And Google AdSense has released an update to the Google AdSense Policy Center where sometimes they might go ahead and show you a screenshot of what your violation is, so it makes it easier to actually find the violation and fix it. In any event, thank you so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable, sdroundtable.com over the past week. Again, thanks to Duda for sponsoring. Deeply, deeply appreciated. Thank you, Duda. And everyone have a great weekend. Be safe, be healthy, and be with your family. Everyone, be well. Bye-bye.